actually. It's your make a little more particularly do this. A cheat? You didn't mean a trick? Wait, or do you mean a scum?
They're all the same thing. Yes, that was cheating last hand. That is why game ends with chips as they are. Great, just great. First we have lying, now we have cheating.
Well, this case certainly has taken a turn. For the interesting. Witness, you will please testify to the court. Tell us about this cheating in the final hand.
It's the final hand. The last hand, both men had full house.
The Olsen twin.
There's 40 card in deck from ace to king. If you look at both men's hand, cheat is more obvious. Next moment, game becomes argument. Defendant trick exposed. He took bottle in hand. Poor Mr. Smith. Whack. Miss Orley, why did you not tell the court about this from the very beginning? I thought I smelled a cover up here.
And was fate.
Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers.
A full house is a very high-scoring hand. Not easy to make, in my experience. That alone is enough to suspect less than scrupulous tactics.
Mr. Gavin, what's a full house?
It was a TV show.
Lawyers these days, you don't know your poker. I can say this bodes well for your case, or career.
What is this, some kind of secret court poker ring?
Justice? You know the terms 1 pair, 2 pair, and 3 of a kind, yes?
Yeah, totally, no problem. 2 cards with the same number makes a pair, and 3 makes a 3 of a kind, and 4 makes a 5 of a kind.
And I'd question your math, Justice, but good. Now picture a hand of 1 pair and 1 3 of a kind. That's a full house.
That doesn't sound very easy to make, does it?
You can see each player's hand in this photo.
Wow, they both have full houses.
We forget there's an easy way to make a full house and go undefeated for 7 years. You cheat. Let's cross-examine the witness.
If he did cheat in the last hand, that still leaves one important question. Mr. Wright lost that hand. Who's ever heard of a professional con man losing when they cheat?
It's the final.
We did that joke already.
Yeah.
Just how hard is it to make a full house, anyway? It is quite hard, duh? It is making a pair and 3 of a kind at the same time. I guess that's right.
Very difficult, to be sure. You can't take my word as You can take my word as the poker head of courtroom number 3.
Very difficult, duh. But not impossible. Okay, full house. Hard. This line of questioning, a waste of time. Four of each card, you say? Duh. There is 1 spade, 1 diamond, 1 heart, 1 club for each card. It is interesting fact that this number 4 comes from number of seasons. Yeah.
And did you know that the cards are numbered 1 through 13? Add all the cards in the deck and you hit 364. A year!
Huh. You don't say. But isn't that a day short?
That's why each deck has 2 jokers. They say the second joker stands for the leap year. Thus, you have a perfect representation of the year, all in a deck of cards.
Huh. Really?
52 weeks in a year.
We're gonna be in this courtroom for a year if it keeps going like this.
You're supposed to stress out.
Was I supposed to read that?
I thought you did.
And maybe.
Did I?
Oh, maybe you did.
Let's edit that out. How was it clear? Well, the defendant, he played a 5th ace. A 5th ace? I still remember both hands very well. Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. And Mr. Wright's 2.
Obviously, cheating was afoot. Or perhaps I should say, a hand! Terrible pun. Your Honor, perhaps this can be added to the testimony, without Mr. Payne's joke.
Very well. This witness will add this detail to her testimony. Please.
Whoops. Sorry, should have read that.
A 5th ace. Duh, it should not exist, no? I still remember both hands very well. Sorry. Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. And Mr. Wright's 2.
Well, where did this card come from?
Perhaps we should ask the defendant that very question. Adding cards to a deck is no less serious a taboo than forging evidence in a court of law.
Now, perhaps it's time for you to say something, Justice.
Da-da-da-da.
You bet! I've no intention of staying quiet. Not me, no sir. Better find some contradicting evidence fast.
Let's see here. We got yeah, looks like that's it. Oh, hey, check that out.
Yeah, it looks pretty, yeah, that's not quite right now, is it?
No, it's not. I didn't say hey, check that out.
It appears the witness is mistaken. Mistaken? But my name... Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony.
That's...
Justice, perhaps you ought to explain your point in a way that the judge can comprehend. In other words, use your finger to point out your point.
Yes, please point out the contradiction in this photo. What particular point contradicts the witness's testimony?
Enter the touch screen. My finger has a radar. Seeking destruction of the innocent, I will destroy your testimony.
Ms. Orley, in your testimony you made the following claim. Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. But as you can clearly see, the victim's hand only held 2 aces.
Well, maybe the witness was simply confused. Perhaps it was the defendant's hand that held the third ace in question.
Take another look at the evidence. Am I the only one who sees this damn picture? As you can see, the defendant also had 2 aces in his hand. Where's this 5th ace? I see cheating all right, and it's going on right here in the courtroom. Man, that sounded badass.
Two aces in each player's hand does make 4 ace total. Hardly proof of cheating.
Wait, please. It's true. I have seen it. The 5th ace. There was cheating, I swear to you. That's odd. She must be lying, but she's the most sincere I've seen her all day.
You're right to trust your instincts.
Mr. Gavin?
Who knows what lies in store for us in the trial ahead? Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion.
What may that be, Mr. Gavin?
If you don't mind, perhaps you might examine the actual cards.
Cards?
Mr. Payne? Yes? Those hands tonight were set aside as evidence, were they not? The defense would like to request that these cards be shown to the court.
Very well, the prosecution will submit this evidence. Which will you examine? The victim's card? Or the defendant's cards?
If these cards don't prove cheating was going on, nothing will. Now, which one of these hands is more suspicious?
Oh, crap.
It was the victim's hand that changed over the course of the witness's testimony. The defense requests time to examine Mr. Smith's cards.
Very well, Mr. Payne, if you would.
Very well.